Hello everybody! Today we are talking about actively cancelling people because we do not like them. Or at the very least, journalists don't like a very specific YouTuber. So there has been anticipation around the exclusive first look reveal of its tactical grid combat, waifus and Trump gameplay. However, the exclusive first look was granted to a YouTuber named Arch, a controversial figure whose commentary on the platform led him to him being blacklisted by Games Workshop. This whole thing is talking about the fact that Subverse had a YouTuber that a whole bunch of journalists don't like, do like a first time look into the gameplay of Subverse. You know, the porn game? The porn game, yeah. The highly sexually charged waifus game with lots of sex scenes. Yeah, that's, yeah, they can't contract controversial YouTubers. Yep, that is definitely the kind of game that can't have controversial YouTubers. Subverse Creator Studio FOW responded quickly and apologetically. Community manager FO Chan posted on Discord that we were not aware at the time that he had made racist or other controversial statements in the past, and we did not look into his background as much as we could have, and we know that this was a mistake. However, the post was soon deleted and followed by one of the reversed position from the same poster. They wrote, in terms of previous statement regarding Arch, we were bombarded suddenly with posts from different political groups, and as a result we acted in haste. We would like to make it absolutely clear we have no problems with Arch personally. We simply wanted him to showcase some of our gameplay together, which Arch did professionally, and he was very gracious with his time. We appreciate his time and want to say we are sorry for jumping into a politically charged situation so quickly. Subverse has no political affiliation. It's a game to be enjoyed by everyone. It's also a post that was deleted. BC Gamer personally has reached out to Studio FOW for comment and received the following. Thanks for the inquiry. We have no further comments at this time, and we're excited to reveal more Subverse footage to the public in the upcoming months. Effectively, I do not care your personal opinion on Arch. I know that some people say that he made some pretty awful statements, and I would judge them to be pretty awful myself. I wouldn't see them as joking. That being said, I am very effectively anti-cancel culture, and the fact that him making statements in 2018 should have him have absolutely no work in the industry whatsoever by 2020 doesn't sit well with me. It absolutely goes by the thought process that a person can never change. They are always one way and one way only. And B, that only one type of personality and one type of person is accepted in the games industry, and the moment you slip up you will get no work, and nobody will have to ever partner with you ever again. Rather, nobody could ever partner with you ever again, because they will be dragged out by journalists, the way that journalists are dragging out the Subverse creators right now. Thankfully, from what I could gather from the response to all of this, is a lot of people are like, God damn it, journalists, this is a bloody sex game. We don't care. Not that we don't care about sex games, we don't care about the fact that they may have contracted a controversial YouTuber to do a first look video on it. Yeah, that's kinda my opinion as well. I don't see why journalists are trying to cause drama for drama's sake, because this is effectively exactly what they are currently doing. I am covering their drama mostly because I don't see why we have to be this dramatic. Yes, the guy has made some statements and got into trouble with World of Warships apparently, and got disenfranchised from that company 2 years ago. So? It's a slippery slope. It's actually a very, very dangerous slippery slope. For you're not just saying, oh, good on that company for not working with them. You're saying that be damned, any company that does work with that person and that individual specifically, to a point where we're gonna hound and harass anybody that does their work with them. Effectively, the gaming industry is trying to create their own Hollywood, where if you slip up and you fall out of the inner circle, you are not welcome anywhere by anybody. And that's just not the kind of system that I support. Once again, thankfully, kind of flew under the radar because people didn't take the bait all that much. I am just reporting on this because this is like ridiculous. So yeah, journalists, could you like not hound random YouTubers? I don't care about your opinions about who should or should not ever get work in the games industry. I am completely able to select the kind of content that I want to watch on both YouTube and Twitch. So if I find some people to be distasteful, I can just choose not to watch them. So I do not see this as being problematic. And yes, one might say, oh, that would mean that you wouldn't mind if this ex super horrible person had work at his time. In order not to sound cliche, let's use Stalin instead of the usual one. That means that you would have been completely fine with games industry hiring Stalin to present things. Oh, you know what? Maybe Stalin should have been dealt with by the legal system and not the entertainment media. So if the entertainment media has hired Stalin to, I don't know, present their newest Coca-Cola drink, I wouldn't have cared. I honestly wouldn't have cared. So yes, if somebody does something awful, in my opinion, that is the work of the legal system and not the work of the witch mob. Yeah. So yes, so that has been a non-issue that has been spread along by the Could you stop scratching, cat? Spread by the media. And that has been the current gaming news of today. There has been a lot of silence and a lot of quiet recently, which apparently is making journalists make up stories in order to have something to tell. So yeah, what are your opinions? Do you think that people deserve to be completely cancelled out of the industry for one reason or another? Like, what's your threshold? What's your threshold where people should absolutely be cancelled out of X, Y, or Z? That would be an interesting discussion to have. But anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope I'm gonna see you in my other videos. Toodaloo.